Good afternoon. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. Today I'm continuing on with cheap meals, inexpensive meals, I should call them. I call them cheap. That's the way we talk in South Dakota. That's the only way I've learned to talk, so you're going to have to put up with me. Anyway, we're sitting with cheap meals again, inexpensive meals, meals that we can very easily make out of our pantries and not have to buy anything. If your pantries are like mine. First thing is roast beef hash. You add rice to it, and then you stuff it into cabbage leaves. You know, stuffed cabbage rolls? Well, instead you use the roast beef hash and the rice. And you put the stuffed cabbage leaves in a tomato broth. The same thing, you do the same thing with corned beef hash, rice, and then you put it in a beef broth. Another one you can use with corned beef is add 4 cups of rice to it and you have a full meal. Corned beef stir fry with onions and garlic and diced tomatoes, and combine that all together and you serve it over rice. Corned beef, you mix it with rice and sauerkraut, and you stuff your cabbage leaves and you do it in a broth, a beef broth. You can do it with tuna, a can of tuna, some rice, cooked rice, green onions, and mayo, and mix a salad, and you can have it either warm or cold. If you want to stretch your tuna salad, or your egg salad, or your chicken salad, add sardines to them, crackers to them. It will not, you have a different texture in there, and it will stretch your salad. And we can all use tips like that right now. Alright, I got an unstuffed cabbage casserole. 1 pound of hamburger. But you know, with your hamburger and your meat and so forth, I've found that you can cut your meat into maybe halves. 3/4 if you don't want to go to half. That way on this recipe I would have 1/2 pound of hamburger or 3/4 pound of hamburger, 1 chopped onion, 1 bag of coleslaw mix, and 2 cans of tomato soup, undiluted. And you mix that all together and warm it up, and you serve over mashed potatoes or rice. That would be your main meal. Alright, do you know you can make tomato soup with tomato sauce? And that's basically all tomato soup is, tomato sauce. Then you add water to it, and you've got your tomato soup. Or if you want to add milk to it, you've got your tomato soup. Alright, you can have cream tuna over toast. That's a good one. Cream eggs used to be over toast, although the eggs are more expensive, but it's still a source of good protein. You have your yellow rice with 2 cans of Vienna sausages and a can of corn, and you have your meal. If you serve it, a salad or a vegetable besides that, green beans, peas, such and such. Okay. It's a shorter list than what it was yesterday. Another thing I do is you can buy these Carl Brudwigs. I hope you pronounced that right. Meats. And up here in my country, in my store, they're 99 cents a package. They're just a little package. But you can stretch that to feed 5 or 6 people. And I know because I've done it. And I make a cream sauce, a white sauce. I chop up that meat into little pieces. I put the meat in the cream sauce, and I serve it over mashed potatoes. And I have served, like I said, 5 to 6 people with just that little package of meat. I've got several of those in the freezer, and I also have dehydrated several of them, so they're ready for me whenever I need them. I guess that's it for today. We've got some more coming up tomorrow. I'm looking for anything that we could make out of our pantries. I'm assuming, and I don't like to assume because I get into trouble that way, that we all have good pantries that we can count on. And in this day and age, with the prices high as they're going up, we're going to have to, I pray we all have a good pantry because we're going to need it. In fact, in my grocery store this week, my local one, there wasn't anything in there that I could buy for sale, on a sale. That's the way it was. Pardon me, I'd had the Carl Brunswick's meats, but that's it. Out of the whole, everything they were selling or trying to sell me. I didn't need it. I don't have it. I don't want it. It was too expensive for me, meat especially. When we come to meat, hamburgers, that is over $4 a pound, I'm sorry, I won't buy it. So that means I will probably not be buying hamburger. That's the way it is. Okay. Check it online. Check if you're like me. I'm 50 miles away from a Walmart, and so I do a lot online. And the other day I came across Keystone beef, 28 ounces, and I thought, aha, they were only $8, $9, something like that. And I thought, God dang, that's pretty good. That's a good brand. And so I ordered it, or I put it on my cart. And by the time I got to my cart, it was $48. Whoops, that got deleted really fast. But, yeah, chicken, that has come down a little bit. I can find not the four can. I can find the 2 cans. And they're not really any more expensive. In fact, they're cheaper than what you can come up with the 12 little cans. Okay, Augustin Foods too, they always have a good deal. I will be checking that out for tomorrow. Usually there's sales, things come on a weekend. So they start on a Thursday or a Friday and go over the weekend. So we'll see what they have tomorrow. There's many other ideas I have, and that's what I'm researching. Anything that's cheap. I can't afford it. I can't. My $10,000 a year income, I can't afford anything expensive. And yes, I do it all by myself. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to just leave it at that and go on. But there are a lot of good ideas here. I've got a lot of, when you go to these channels, different channels that you go to, read the comments. A lot of times in those comments, they will give you recipes or they will give you tips or hints that you can use. You may not be able to use it the way they say it. You have to come up with your own ingredients and so forth. But no recipe is written in stone. You do what you have to do in order to survive. And it's getting nice out here, so believe it or not, we're going to be starting our gardens. I have lentils sprouted. I also have a mixed sprouting mix with peas and radishes and all those kind of things. They're sprouting. And next week I will start my microgreens. This week is kind of filled up now. Tomorrow is hair appointments. Friday, one of my granddaughters is flying in from Tennessee. Friday we have my grandson is being baptized, and then we have a dinner over at their home. And my grandson's fiance or boyfriend is flying in that night to join us. Saturday is an open house, graduation open house for my grandson. He's a senior. He graduates this Sunday, but we have the reception on Saturday. Plus, with all the birthdays we have in May And that's including mine. My birthday is Saturday. Boy, I'm 75 years old. Holy moly. How fast has that gone on you? Very fast. Yes, I'm old. Yes, I'm gray. I should be gray. Except my daughter insists I should dye my hair. That's what the hair appointment is for tomorrow. Anyway, so we got that graduation, and then we got a birthday dinner because there's so many birthdays in May. Anyway, so that reception is from 1 until 4, and we hope to move people out, so otherwise you can't count on that, and just have family there for the birthday celebration and cake. And that would be until 7, 8 o'clock, until we can go, probably 10, 11 o'clock by the time we get done. Okay, and then graduation will be on Sunday. And my granddaughter and her friend will be flying back late that night. So they will have to leave right after graduation to get back, to get to their place, to catch their plane to go back home. Anyway, that's the way my weekend is coming up. We will get the Augustin foods tomorrow, and I will give you some more hints. By the way, you don't have to have a great, big, huge meal. One simple thing you can do is a baked potato, and then top it with some broccoli, or some chili, or some cheese, or that kind of stuff, and you have a meal. And it's very, very simple to do. Your potato can be baked in your microwave. Add some chili to it, add some cheese to it, add some vegetables to it. You got it made, a full meal, and it'll fill you up. So those are the kind of things I'm looking for. And I guess I got off track again, but my problem is I love to talk, and there's nobody here to listen, so you guys are stuck with me. Anyway, so we'll see you tomorrow. You have a great evening. God bless you. Bye-bye.